Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're gonna go over Ride or Die, how to complete Ride or Die. Should you be doing code S, code B, code X? Which one is best for you? And then we're also going to go over the shop. Which rewards should you buy? What shouldn't you buy? There's a ton of really good stuff in here. And then we're gonna also go over how to get the rewards and give you guys some tips and tricks on how to complete these missions, because the bosses are extremely annoying and honestly require zero skill. From the comments of previous videos, apparently my face gives you guys a jump scare, so we're gonna put this image over my face instead. I hope this is better for y'all. Anyways, let's get into this video. How do you even start Ride or Die? Well, first things first, click the yellow star on the left side of your screen, and there is going to be a Ride or Die prompt in the event list. Click the Ride or Die prompt. Now, you can skip all of this dialogue, but it actually is pretty useful. I read it, and it kind of gives you a pretty good overview of the Ride or Die event, the rewards that you get, how you get the rewards, etc. Once you complete the prompts, you're going to click on Libya. You're going to say click enter Ride or Die. This is going to take you into the Ride or Die map. Once you're in this map, there is a portal. Of course, this is where you are going to be able to select which mode you want, the difficulty you want, and then the challenge settings you also want. I honestly think that everybody should actually do code X. I think code X actually isn't too bad if you have a proper WSC and if you have 6 job. I recommend going in and trying code X just to see if you're able to do it first. You're going to be able to cap out the weekly score and ensure that you get the max amount of event rewards, because the max is actually pretty good. You get a level 6 inspector box, which is going to hold 25 mysterious essence pouches, 30 mysterious magic powder pouches, which are actually pretty useful. You're going to get 3 symbol selector coupons. You're going to get 1000 EXP vouchers. You're going to get 10 shackles of resentment cubes. You're going to get 60 silver coins. You're going to get 50 gold coins. You're going to get 5 inspector magnificent soul boxes. And then you're going to get 3 soul Urda coupons. Now, of course, with this level 6 inspector box, you're also going to get the 50 Kha'Zix energy fragments, which actually contain a ton of really good rewards. Some of the more notable rewards are the shackles of resentment badge, the pottable badge. Let's hope that they make this thing perm. You're going to be able to get a chains of resentment coupon, which is a totem. This is only for reg server. More silver coins, gold coins, extreme growth potions, magnificent growth potions. You're going to be able to get a increased item drop rate potion by 200%. You're going to be able to get a mapae node, a VIP booster box. The rewards from these 50 fragments are really good, so you're going to want to do everything you can to ensure that you get these 50 fragments. Now, how do you get these 50 fragments, and how do you ensure that you get the max rewards? Take your time, because this is a once a week thing that you have to do. But before you go in code X and max out the challenge settings to get your maximum weekly score, I recommend popping a full buff. That's including guild pot, legion, monster park, dex pots, luck pots, whatever you're using. Use your G skills before you enter the boss. Get a door pot. Get a wild hunter pot before you're entering. Use your echo. Get your smithing buff. Make sure you have the right V matrix node on. Make sure you are fully buffed before entering this, because if you go in and you have 0 buffs, it is going to be the worst experience ever for you. I'm telling you, inside here, there's no skill required. It is just bind and burst. Now, hope that you have a strong origin, because if you do not have a strong origin, this is going to be not so fun for you, and you might want to try out maybe code A or code S. One quick tip that I found while going into these bosses is that your familiars are going to turn off when you're in this lobby. So once you enter the boss, immediately turn on your familiars, bind and burst, Hopefully you can one burst it with your origin. If not, go for a couple bursts. You should be able to survive. I was able to. Taking a couple deaths here and there is no big deal. You're still gonna max out your points for the week. Once you kill the boss, you're going to get the loot. Make sure you pick up the loot on the ground. It's gonna give you gold coins, silver coins. It's gonna give you wops, mysterious mineral pouches, mysterious herb pouches. These are actually pretty valid as well. What I recommend for people to do is honestly just sit out here and wait in the lobby until your origin is up, especially if you're on the weaker end. Definitely wait for your origin to come back up, because you're going to want to one burst these bosses. I'm telling you, you do not want to sit in here and try to min-max your damage and 3 bursts every single boss. Just wait the time. Again, this is a once a week thing. You only have to do this 1 time per week. Once you're done, you're done. Anyways, go back in, origin, regular bind the boss, re-enter, rinse and repeat until you kill all of the bosses. Now once you're in there as well, there's going to be a mapae badge on your screen. To activate that, all you're going to do is click your interactive. It's actually going to summon a little helper to do damage to the boss as well. So if you're having trouble, definitely make use of the mapae. There's levels: charge level 1, charge level 2, and then charge level 3. Honestly, I was just using it off cooldown and that seemed to be working fine for me. But if you guys have any better tips, let me know down in the comments, because there's definitely going to be under-spec people trying to do this and want to maximize the most they can. Now, once you're done with all of the bosses, you are going to exit this lobby. Once you exit this lobby, you're going to talk to Libya again. Say, I want to get ride or die participation rewards. You're going to get this. It's just a little background thing. This honestly does nothing for you. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I get the fragments and the box? That fragment and box you're going to be able to get at next weekly reset. So you didn't do anything wrong, you're just not able to obtain it yet. Once the weekly reset hits, you're going to talk to her and you're going to be able to get the rewards. Now let's look at the shop, because there's actually a ton of really good stuff from this shop. First things first, you have Researcher A, Inspector Coin Exchange. This shop just has some arcane droplets. It has some flames here, and then it also has some Medal of Honor. The only good things in this shop are honestly the arcane river droplets. If you're a newer player, definitely take advantage of the droplets. I know it's pretty expensive, but honestly, the droplets are a lot more valuable than these flames. The flames are actually pretty expensive too. 100 coins for 1 black flame really isn't worth it if you're at that early game point. If you are past mid game, definitely take advantage of the black flames. There's 100 in this shop. The damage skin extractor coupon is actually pretty valid as well. What this allows you to do is extract a unit damage skin from a character that maybe you don't play anymore, and then put it on the character that you now do play. These are always really good in shops. Honestly, I always take advantage of these, and it's pretty cheap as well, but you only get 1, so make sure you put it to good use. Now from Researcher Robot B, there's actually some pretty good rewards here. If you're a min-maxer and you're at the end game, you can try to like test your luck and go for the Shackles of Resentment. Keep in mind, you're going to be able to get the 3-line all-stat legendary badge from the box that we're getting at weekly reset anyway. It is RNG, so maybe if you don't get it by the later end of the event and you still don't have it, then pick up this badge. But honestly, the odds of that happening are pretty low. And then it comes with cubes that you can also buy. I would definitely hold off on buying this thing until later in the event. Don't just pick it up right away, because you're probably going to get the badge anyway, and then you're going to have to spend all of your gold now trying to get this to a better potential than 3-line all stat. So what I would go for, mapae nodes, these are valid, but you only get 10 of them, so make sure to put them to good use. If you don't get one from the box, you can try to pick one up. These have boss damage. These have miso drop nodes, which are super good for farming and bossing. Also has the cooldown skip node, which is super good. These mag pots are very good value as well. It only costs 30 coins. You only get 3 mag pots, so definitely buy these. Honestly, I would not pick up a 17-star scroll ever. These symbol selector coupons are actually pretty valid as well. It is kind of costly, 5 coins for a symbol selector, but this is definitely something that you can take advantage of, especially if you're a little bit early game or mid game and you're trying to get to that arcane forest threshold. Experience node nodes, these are always good for newer players as well. And then Inspector Magnificent Soul Box, honestly, I would stay away from this. It actually has pretty good value with the Mag Soul, Vellum, and then Darknell Soul. The Pap Soul obviously is not an S tier soul, but there's only 5 of them. I think you're gonna be able to buy out most of the shop anyway by the end of the event. So honestly, just take advantage of whatever fits your situation best. For me personally, I'm probably gonna buy the mag pots, the mapae nodes, the fragments, and then again, if I don't have the badge by the end, maybe I just full send this badge and try to get like a 3-line stat. It's 30 days still. Let's hope that they change it to perm. Pretty decent event. Again, the actual content in the event is ass. Again, no one really likes it. There's no skill involved, but the rewards are actually super good. And remember, at weekly reset, you're gonna get all those rewards, so stay on the lookout for that. That is it for me though. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoy this new event and max out your mastery 3 and 4. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.